Me, 29F, married to Jake, 35, M, he's a back-end developer, solid guy, super low drama, met back in college at a campus rally. I helped put together, he showed up, stuck around, never really left my side since always boosts me up. Actually reads the long think pieces I send him. We've got a small starter house in the suburbs, 2 cats, no kids. Yet I work at a mid-sized tech firm. My friends Megan and Chloe are in the same space. We run a book club, but it's not novels. It's stuff like The Feminine Mystique and Bell Hooks essays we jokingly call ourselves the Woke Wives Club. Recently something's been bugging me. It's the whole home dynamic specifically. The physical side of my marriage feels outdated as hell. Like this whole routine, the signals, the expectations that just hang in the air, feels like I'm acting in a role and I'm constantly being evaluated. Jake's not a bad guy, not pushy, not aggressive, but the whole system itself feels ancient. Like it's built on guys expecting things and women managing it. Even when I actually want it, the structure still feels off. Bring this up. At book club, Megan immediately starts snapping, like we're at a poetry slam. Yes, that's exactly it. Says it's the emotional labor of handling his desire on top of your own. Chloe jumps in, says it's the mental load, like you have to get in the mood, which is basically centered around male expectations. Says it's draining. They fully understand. PNG. We start tossing around ideas. How do you dismantle something like this inside your own marriage? How do you take back control? Then it hits me like a full-on light bulb moment. What if we just remove the guesswork entirely? I go, what if we formalize it? They both look at me like I just said something genius, a schedule. I say set it up like a recurring event. We both know exactly when it's happening. No hints, no pressure, no weird performances. Megan's eyes get huge, like booking an appointment. Exactly. It's balanced, pre-agreed. He doesn't have to initiate. I don't have to react. We just show up. Equally, Chloe looks like she's about to ascend. This is revolutionary, Sarah. You're taking structure and using it to break the system. I'm sitting there, feeling like I just reinvented relationships that night. I decide to pitch it to Jake, sit him down on the couch. I've basically rehearsed this like a presentation calm tone, professional vibe. Jake, I want to talk about improving our physical relationship for better balance and respect. He sets his phone down, looks confused. Okay? I go through everything, emotional labor, expectations, mental load, all the terminology, tell him it's not about less intimacy. It's about more intentional intimacy. He's listening, nodding slowly, but he looks kind of puzzled. So, you want to schedule it? Yes. Like every other Wednesday at 9 p.m. We both know ahead of time, we prepare, it's fair. He goes quiet, long pause feels awkward. Doesn't that kill the romance? What if one of us isn't feeling it that day? I was ready for that. Tell him mood is basically a social construct, that spontaneity hides, power, imbalances this way. It's pre-consented and structured more stable, healthier. I can literally see him processing it, trying really hard to be supportive, also clearly scared of saying the wrong thing. I know that, look, I've trained him well. If this helps you feel respected, he says slowly, I'll try it. Yeah, let's do it. Victory achieved, pull out my phone. Immediately create event, connection and intimacy, set it to repeat every 2 weeks, send him the invite. His phone buzzes, he looks at it face, completely unreadable. First scheduled night rolls around Wednesday all day. I feel weirdly productive, like I solved something big. Worked, came home, cooked a clean dinner, just waiting for 9 p.m. feels organized, efficient. Jake's pretty quiet all evening. I assume he's just adjusting 8:55 p.m. hits. I close my laptop, stretch. Look at him, almost time, trying to sound playful. Comes out like I'm announcing a meeting. He gives a small smile, follows me. The whole thing is fine, not bad, not amazing. Just works like putting together IKEA furniture with instructions. End result achieved after? He rolls over and is asleep. Almost instantly, I'm laying there awake telling myself, this is what progress looks like. Not everything has to feel like a movie. It's about structure. Text the group, chat. Phase 1, complete, system works. Megan replies instantly, iconic. 2 weeks go by, I'm slammed at work, huge project. Put together a 60-slide deck about inclusive language in code. Comments one of the engineers almost cried. Huge success. Barely noticed Jake spending more time in the spare room. He uses it as an office second scheduled night. Comes same vibe as before. Quiet, efficient, kinda sterile. Afterward he goes, I'm gonna go unwind for a bit. Walks into his office, hear a video game booting up, weird. But whatever people need. Space start noticing a shift in him, subtle. At first, he used to ask about my day, about work drama, about whatever initiative I was pushing. Now he just goes, how was work? And before I can even get into a breakdown of the weird undertones from our last company-wide meeting, he nods and goes, that's nice. No follow-up, no engagement, just shuts it down, like he's dodging the conversation entirely. One Saturday, a huge box shows up inside. Is this full racing setup wheel, pedals, the whole thing, not casual either, looks expensive and complicated. He spends the entire weekend putting it together at his desk. And he's actually excited, like, genuinely hyped in a way I haven't seen in a long time. Eyes lit up, talking fast. Says it's for sim racing, there's leagues, online competitions, rankings. Says it's super realistic. I try to be supportive. Oh, cool. New hobby. But internally I'm irritated. It looks bulky and childish, like a giant plastic shrine to wasting time. Next few weeks, constant engine noises in the house, every night after work. He's on it, headphones on, talking to people. I can't hear, nice pass, Mark. Watch the straightaway. He's fully somewhere else. This whole separate world. Cars, stats, random guy named Mark. Our evenings watching documentaries together, completely replaced by high-pitched digital engine sounds. Third scheduled night comes up. I go to the bedroom. He's not there, check his office. He's locked in, headphones on, staring at the screen. Mid-race, I stand in the doorway for like a full minute. He doesn't even notice me. At first, finally pulls one ear cup off. Oh, hey, what's up? It's 9:15, trying to keep my tone neutral. Oh, crap. Right. Hey, can you give me like 15 minutes? This is the final race for the season standings. I'm in third. My jaw clenches. Jake, we have a scheduled appointment. I know, I just lost track of time. 15 minutes, I swear, this is kind of a big deal. I'm pissed, but I don't want to come off like the nagging wife. I'm supposed to support his interests, even if they're dumb. Fine, 15 minutes, go. Sit on the edge of the bed, scroll through my phone. 15 minutes turns into 20. Still hear him yelling from the other room. No, I lost traction. Finally, he comes in, face flushed, slightly out of breath. Sorry, came in fourth, messed up the last lap. Tries to kiss me, but I can tell his brain is still in the game. The whole thing feels rushed detached, like he's just checking a box. First time my perfect system actually feels off. Bring it up at brunch with Megan and Chloe. He's escaping into a digital cave, Chloe says, waving her avocado toast. Classic avoidance behavior. Men do that when they feel like they're losing control. They build some little world they can dominate. Like a stupid car game. She's not wrong. Megan jumps in, says the game is symbolic. He's trying to win somewhere because he feels like he's losing influence in the relationship. You need to reassert the importance of emotional connection. Their take sounds smart, like something straight out of a lecture, so what do I actually do? Engage with the hobby, but on your terms, Megan says. Show interest, but also make it clear it's trivial compared to real connection. Frame it as cute, but secondary. Okay, that tracks. I'll pull his world into mine. That night, I try it. Walk into his office while he's practicing. What are you up to, babe? Driving your little race cars? He glances at me for half a second. Eyes right back on the screen. Just practicing for Laguna Seca. Tracks brutal. You know, I read something earlier about how car culture historically reinforces toxic masculinity. That's cool, he says, still not looking at me. Can we talk later? I need to get my braking right here. He's not even listening. The nerve. I stand there for another second, feeling completely invisible, then just walk out, the screeching tire. Sounds feel like they're mocking me. The distance between us is getting huge like a canyon, and he's laid this stupid digital racetrack straight through it. Weeks go by. We're basically living parallel lives, like roommates. Except every 2 weeks we have this scheduled, lifeless interaction. He's getting really into. It bought a new monitor, then another one. Now it's a full triple screen setup, wrapping around his desk, Also started running in the mornings, losing weight, getting more in shape. I tell myself that's good, but there's this ugly thought in the back of my head. He's not doing it for me, he's doing it for himself. Or worse, for Mark and his racing buddies. Our conversations are now purely logistical. Did you take the trash out? Cat's out of food. Don't forget dinner with your parents Saturday. The articles I send sit unread. The documentaries never get turned on. The house is quiet except for the constant engine noise, and then Tuesday comes around. It's Tuesday again, our next scheduled slot. My day at work was absolute garbage. New guy in marketing called a group of women. You guys had to sit through a 3-hour mediation, ended with him crying and me completely drained. I need this tonight. I need the structure. I need proof that my system actually works. Feel this cold determination settle in. Tonight will be better. Tonight we connect 8:45 p.m. I put on a face mask change into these nice satin pajamas I literally bought for this, trying to feel put together like I'm in control. This is my framework. I go to the living room to grab him. He's not there. Of course, he's not. Walk over to his office, doors shut, can hear the low hum of that racing setup. I knock, Jake? No response, just engine noise and rapid clicking. Knock again, louder. Jake, sizis biwa difao sigura. It's 9 o'clock. The noise cuts out. He pulls off his headphones, looks at me. No. Guilt this time. No. Rush, just tired. Hey, it's Tuesday. You know what that means. He turns his chair fully toward me, 3 glowing monitors lighting up the room behind him. Yeah, Sarah, I know. I cross my arms. The reminder went off an hour ago. He lets out this long exhale like he's been holding it in forever. I'm not feeling it tonight. My brain just stalls out like everything freezes. What? What do you mean you're not feeling it? That's the whole point of the schedule. We don't have to feel it. We just do it. It's about commitment. He looks at me. There's an edge in his voice now, first time I've ever heard it. Is it? Or is it about checking off another box in your perfect life spreadsheet? That hits hard. That's not fair, I stumble. This was for both of us, to make things equal. No, he says, this was for you. You had a problem, not me. I was fine before. Maybe not perfect, but it was real. He stands up and suddenly he feels way bigger, or I just feel smaller. I miss my wife, Sarah. His voice softens a bit. I miss surprising you. I miss you actually laughing at my dumb jokes. I miss the spark. You scheduled it to death. My brain is scrambling trying to label this gaslighting, manipulation. Something, so you're just rejecting me? My voice is shaky. On the scheduled night? That's not how this works. I don't consent to being rejected. The second it leaves my mouth, I hear how insane it sounds. He actually laughs short, bitter. You don't consent to being rejected? Wow, okay. He shakes his head, looking at me like I'm a stranger. This whole thing feels like a performance review, like I'm constantly failing. And tonight I'm calling in sick. I'm not doing the chore. He walks past me, grabs a pillow and blanket from the hallway closet. I'm sleeping on the couch, doesn't even look at me. I need space, and that's it. He's gone. I'm just standing there in his office, surrounded by those glowing screens. That racing setup looks like some weird throne. Now room smells like him. Everything dead quiet. My whole perfectly built system just collapsed. Panic hits instantly full force. This wasn't part of the plan. I stumble to the couch, grab my phone, hands shaking open the group chat, code red emergency. He refused. Replies come in immediately, Megan. What? The audacity. Explain everything, Chloe. This is a power move. He's trying to take control back. Don't let him. Hold your ground. I type everything out. Every detail, him calling it a chore, him saying he misses his wife. Megan responds first. That's Darvo. Deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. He's flipping it to make himself the victim. Classic manipulation. Chloe jumps in. He said he misses his wife? That's a red flag. He's mourning the old version of you that was more compliant. He doesn't miss you, he misses control. Their analysis feels sharp, confident. It steadies me like they're restoring my reality. Megan, you need to pull back completely. Silent treatment. Cut off access. He needs to understand you're not guaranteed, Chloe. and show him you don't need him. Go out, post it, live your life, make him feel the scarcity. It all sounds strong, decisive, like something powerful. Okay, new plan, Operation Cold Shoulder. Next morning, I walk past him on the couch like he's invisible, don't say a word. Make my coffee, get dressed, head out. He tries to say, have a good day. I just slam the door behind me at work. I'm barely holding it together, but I act composed, cold, efficient. That night, I go out with Megan and Chloe. We get drinks. I take a selfie of us smiling with cocktails. Post it, so grateful for friends who support me, living my truth. Hashtag girls night. Hashtag unbothered. I keep checking my phone every few minutes, waiting to see if he viewed my story. He did know. Like, no message, nothing, just seen. Silent treatment goes on for 3 days. It's miserable. The house feels dead, like all the warmth got sucked out of it, and he doesn't seem affected at all. Or if he is, he's hiding it perfectly. Still wakes up early for his runs, still locked into that racing setup every night. I hear him laughing with Mark through the headset. He sounds fine, honestly. He sounds lighter, like something lifted off him. Meanwhile, I'm losing it, pacing around the house, feeling invisible, like I don't even exist here anymore. This isn't how this was supposed to go. He's not coming back to me, he's drifting further away. Day 4. I crack. He's in the kitchen making a protein shake after his run. I can't hold it in anymore. So this is it? My voice breaks. You're just gonna live here and ignore me? He stops. The blender turns around completely calm. I'm not ignoring you, Sarah. I'm giving you space and giving myself space. I told you I needed that. It was a test, I say, already tearing up. You were supposed to fight for me. You were supposed to show you care. Now I'm fully crying. He looks at me and there's this actual pity in his eyes. Worst feeling I've ever felt. Why would I fight for a contract? You turned our marriage into a system, and when I said I wasn't happy with it, you and your friends labeled me the problem. My stomach drops. How do you even... You left your laptop open. Group chat was right there. He leans against the counter. Darvo, narcissist, toxic masculinity. You didn't see a husband who was struggling. You saw some case study to analyze. You ran diagnostics on me instead of talking to me. I don't even know what to say. I'm not a concept. Sarah, I'm a person, your person, and you outsourced our relationship to your little panel, and they gave you the worst advice possible. Everything just drains out of me. I feel defeated. What do we even do now? I barely get the words out. He looks around the kitchen at everything we built together. I don't know, and he actually sounds sad. I think the schedule didn't just kill the spark. I think it burned everything down, and I don't know how to fix that. He finishes his shake in silence, walks out of the room. Few hours later, he comes downstairs with a duffel bag. I'm gonna stay with my brother for a while. We both need real space, not this weird Cold War. For how long? I don't know. And just like that, he walks out the front door. I watch his car pull out of the driveway. House goes completely silent. No blender, no TV, no engine noises, just nothing. It's been 2 weeks now. I text him, sometimes get one-word replies back called Megan and Chloe right after he left, crying my eyes out. Megan told me to file for divorce. Show him you're serious. Chloe told me to take a solo trip somewhere. Reconnect with your feminine energy. Their advice sounds insane now, like it's coming from another universe, just empty buzzwords. I unfollowed both of them, can't even look at their posts anymore. Now I'm sitting alone on the couch, lights off, just me in the dark. I open my calendar, a notification pops up. Connection and intimacy, 9 p.m. I just stare at it. Those words feel like a joke, a bad one. I look around the empty living room, TV is off, reflecting my face back at me. I look exhausted, pale, completely alone. This is what I did. This is my system, working perfectly. Scheduled my own marriage into the ground, was so focused on fixing some abstract system. I broke my actual home. He wanted a partner. I gave him a manager. There's no win here, no empowerment, just silence and a recurring reminder for something that doesn't exist anymore.